Hey everybody, so this is a quick walkthrough for a maple leaf bracer. Before I did the oak leaf bracer, it came up pretty nice, so I wanted to do one with the maple leaf. And this is going to be similar to one of those bracers I recently did that was stacked, so it's going to be layered 1 through 6. And you'll see on the patterns, like on number 6 here, it has A and C, and then on number 1 you have B and D. Okay, these are going to correspond to the sides of the bracer where I'm going to lace, and so here's the A, C, B, and D. Okay, so that's how they're going to line up. This one at the bottom, number 1, is going to be on the top most, so the rest of them are going to be stacked underneath. So if that's true, then you start with number 6. And then number 5 is going to be layered on top of it, and then 4, then 3, etc. So I'm going to finish cutting out 5 and 6 here, and I'm going to finish cutting out the sides where they're all going to be riveted to, and then I'll kind of show you, I'll just kind of lay it out so you see how it's going to look. I have them different colors. See, so I have the greens here, I have reds under here, some of the yellows. So it's going to be kind of a multicolor, natural looking bracer. All right, see you in a minute. Okay, this is kind of what I was talking about. How you have the one on the front, and then they're going to be progressively underneath. So the 2, 3, and all the way up. Okay, so like I was mentioning before, here's the sides. And here's A and C. Okay, so on the last one here, number 6, we have A and C. Okay, so if I take the pattern off here, this one and this one are going to be lining up with the last hole on the sides that are going to get the straps or get the lacing. Okay, so you line them up just like that, and you start putting the rivets in, this one and this one first, but then when you go to do the next one, it's going to be going through number 5. This is number 5, so this hole, the 5, and this one right here. Okay, so they're just going to be stacking down those holes. Okay, let me do a couple real quick, and I'll show you. Okay, so here's the back side of I got 3 of them down, 6, 5, and 4, and you'll notice that on 4 and 5 I doubled up the layers, and I just I offset them a little bit, which is slightly different from the pattern, just because this leather is so thin and so floppy that if I just did one layer of this and one layer of that, it would have kind of messed with the overall rigidity or the sturdiness of this piece. But if the leather that you're using is all the same, like this one is a little thicker and it's a little stiffer. If they were all this, or even some of these greens, stiffer leather, stiffer temper, then I'd say just use one layer. But you can get away with it. See, I'd added a hole just to offset it, to offset these a little bit, and that's why it's like that. But so you can see how this works, right? So this one went through the yellow and the red into the sides, and then I have 1, 2, number 3 here. So number 3, I'm going to put through this one, and then the back. I'm not going to do this hole right here is going to be for connecting with number 2. Okay, so it's going to go like that. Okay, so and then on in with number 2 and number 1. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish riveting those down. and then I'm gonna take some pictures, get some laces, get some lacing put in there. I have some nice leather lacing that would go well with this, so that's what I'm going to use. You also notice that the lines in here, I just used a swivel knife, like you'd use in tooling. Swivel knife to just kind of give it some texture, like the veins in a leaf. That's the idea. If you don't want to do that, that's totally up to you. I didn't put it in the pattern. I just left them blank. If you want to do tooling, do the tooling and swivel knife before you put it on here, because it's kind of difficult to be folding it down, and you don't want to press down through one onto another. Okay, so I'm gonna get going with that and show you here in just a second. Okay, here it is done. I got the grommets on there. Those are 1/4-inch grommets. Yeah, not eyelets. These are definitely grommets with a little ring on the back as well. Gives it a little bit, makes it a little bit stronger when you're tightening those laces. If they were eyelets, they might come out. But either way, here's how it's looking. Got the dark green, almost like a forest green, yellow, orange, yeah, orangish yellow, light red, dark red, and then almost like a reddish brown for the sides. I'm going to use brown leather lacing for the laces here in just a second, but I wanted to show you this, how it came out just right now. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. It's pretty straightforward. That's why I didn't go into too much detail. It's very similar to my other bracers that I've done. It's like stacked this way, and this is the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and get some pictures done, the laces on, show you how it looks on my arm, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know on Facebook or Instagram or Etsy, any of those. And good luck. Let me send pics of yours when you're done. I'd love to see how yours turned out. All right, good luck.